to all the dispossessed youth of Africa, for perpetuation of communion with ancestral spirits through the fight for African freedom, and in the firm faith that the dead, the living, and the unborn will unite to build the destroyed shrines. Selah. Hello and welcome, beloveds, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life truly on your own terms. Now, someone shared a story with me about how China has deployed robots to its border with India, to Tibet, basically, because it's very high altitude. So a lot of their soldiers have actually been dying. I mean, many don't know there's been a border war going on between India and China for a bit. I think for at least over a year. So much has been popping off since the world has been consumed by the pandemic, beloveds. And so, but the whole international media has been making a big deal out of this, saying, China deploying robots to the border. At first, I had thought it was the robots who, the ones that can walk, etc., etc. But it looks like for now, it's just vehicles that they... it's vehicles that are able to go up to these high altitudes and take guns, supplies, food, etc., etc. And then they've equipped their soldiers with some, listen to how futuristic this is, with some exoskeleton, which they put on, and that enables them to carry these loads at, 16,000 feet above sea level. Now, the reason this matters to us, beloveds, is because, first of all, China is on a mission to have multiple military bases across Africa. And there was actually an article that was talking about how China was looking to build a military presence in Equatorial Guinea, which would be its second such facility in Africa, but the first along the Atlantic Ocean. So they were also apparently looking into countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, Angola, and Seychelles as potential nations to host their military bases. And I've talked about how the world is getting warmer, beloveds, the world is getting hotter. Do you really think that they're going to be deploying their physical men? Because now China has even changed their one-child policy. They're telling their people you can have up to 3 children just because the population dynamics and everything that's happening physically. There's so much to this story that I could say, beloveds, but that's why I bring up this story of robots, because already in the military camp, a lot of people already talk about how there's enhanced soldiers. And it's funny that Western media is complaining so much about China deploying robots when the divided kingdom has openly talked about how by 2030, a huge percentage of their army will be robots. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but in the military arena, they talk about how soldiers have been enhanced. So if this is what they're telling us now, they're way more advanced. But you see, the new war is already here in Africa. And there's someone who emailed me and was talking about how, the Horn of Africa, if we look at, Ethiopia is, under some kind of attack. Sudan is going through its own revolution again because they overbowed to the divided states, and now and didn't listen to their people. And so the people are once again saying, this isn't the revolution we fought for. This isn't the takeover we fought for. If we look at what's happening in Somalia. So there's all this in the Horn. And I mean, there's so many proxy wars that go on. Because I really believe that the majority of wars that we see in Africa aren't even African. It's other people's business that has just come into our house. So this new war is here, beloveds, of robots. You think? I mean, Babylon always eases us into things. But behind the scenes, all of this is clones are still are moving around, having families. There's so much that is happening. And the reason I share this is because the only way to survive now is spiritual, beloveds, is by being on a certain energetic level where these things do not have any kind of determination on your life, where you're above this narrative, you're beyond this narrative. It is so important to come spiritually online right now, beloveds. Because Babylon's gone crazy. It's falling. And as it falls, it's like losing its goddamn mind. Mm-hmm. Because you're not going to be able to navigate this world physically anymore. There's just too many dynamics that you won't be able to see if you're just using these physical eyes. You won't be able to hear about if you're just using these physical ears. You need to activate your inner eye, your first eye, your inner ears, your inner knowing, so that you know many things for yourself. Because, beloveds, it's open now. The windows are open. I don't know if I can say the sky is open, but the mental window is open, where you can tap into the Most High for yourself and hear directly from the source of it all what's really going on. That's how you're going to operate. That you'll need that information just so you can navigate on an individual level, but so that you can also manage to set up your own life and your own story with all the craziness and madness that is going on around us. And the first step in tapping in is cleaning yourself up mentally, what you're thinking, how you're moving, what you're eating, because this is what connects us to the Babylon system. And to raise our vibration, we have to kind of get rid of all those things. Those, because they're like cords of attachment that keep us down and also take our energy. So the more we clear ourselves by working on our issues, working on our broken hearts, working on, the mental and whatever imbalances we may have due to education, due to religious psychosis, whatever. By working through all those, beloveds, we can now tap in, because the voice of the Most High is so clear. And so many of you, I even see in the comments saying, hey, I was just thinking about that when you said it. You literally just spoke what I was talking about with my aunt, my mom's, my sister. And it's like, it's because the voice of the Most High is so clear at this time, and we're all tapping into that. And really, what I say should either be a confirmation or it should be a key to open up a new door of understanding for your life. We're entering a new world, beloveds, on all levels. But you made it here, so make it count. Tuko pamoja.